Cinema. Welcome back to Warp Cinema. I'm your host, Greg, your local metalhead, and with me is...
Part of the Collector. What's up, everybody?
And since you had 3 movies in a row, I made you pick from the Deathbox, which was really convenient because you made me watch a shitty Ben Affleck movie, so you picked a shitty Ben Affleck movie.
Yeah, it was like kind of like fate's way of dick slapping me. Right. You know what I mean? Because, wow.
Perfect timing, though. What'd you pick?
You may have not liked Surviving Christmas, but that is an Academy Award winner compared to this fucking shit box.
After rewatching it, I was like, I would rather watch
I don't know if I was
Christmas
more
again.
pissed off or just like bored. You know what I mean? Like
a little bit of both, yeah.
No, I was way more pissed off when I watched it because like the way he talks in this movie is ridiculous, bro. Like, and I will say the only thing about this movie that is anything that anybody should feel good about is old boy from The Hangover.
Right.
I forget what his name, Justin something, but he should definitely take, or Jason, I don't know,
Justin Bartha.
Yeah. He can feel good about it because he played his part very well. But it was so fucking sad, dude. Like,
it was really, really sad.
It's just like a good chunk of the movie. It's just Ben Affleck like reverse Rain Manning this fucking guy. Like he's just being a complete fucking cocksucker to him, dude.
He is. So you pick Gigli.
I'm never picking with that.
I don't want to like rain on your like stampeding parade on this movie, but we gotta let people know what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, did we not even say? Oh my god, dude, I fucking hated this movie so much. All right. Yeah, Gigli, 2003.
Yeah. Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, special cameos.
Oh my God, that was another thing I was going to bring up later, bro. What the fuck, dude? Al Pacino. Were they just like bored on an afternoon and like got a phone call? Who the fuck directed this movie? Like, you think Scorsese did it?
Actually, I did want to touch on that. Martin Brest directed this. It's because he did Scent of a Woman, Beverly Hills Cop, and Meet Joe Black.
I didn't know that movie.
He did Midnight Run. I haven't seen that one.
Oh, I fucking love Midnight Run.
Yeah. So
that's a great fucking movie. I might need to watch that to save how shitty this fucking movie is.
This is the movie that like made him stop. It like got such poor reception, he just stopped working in Hollywood.
If you would have told me not a fun fact, but it's just a fact that if this guy killed himself after this movie came out, I would completely be like, I get it. Yeah. I get it.
He killed his career.
Yeah,
he suicided his fucking career.
Blew its brains out, dude. Yep. Shotgun. Anyways, I don't even know where to begin at how fucking terrible this movie is.
So this is rated as like one of the worst movies ever made.
And I completely see why.
And that's why it was in the Deathbox. I watched it years ago just to see what all the hype was about. I'm like, oh yeah, that was
I just remember everybody saying how fucking bad it was. So
yep. And this is where Ben Affleck and J-Lo started dating.
Yeah, this is another one. Like, you want to talk about how a relationship you can see their relationship ending as this movie goes on.
They started their So I heard Jennifer Lopez got married. 6 months later, did this film, got divorced, and started dating Ben Affleck.
Wow.
Yeah.
The whole, like, nothing in this movie goes good together. No. Like, not a fucking bit of it. He's going for some like mob lackey / tough guy, which he is not selling at all.
At all.
And
it's so funny because I like Ben Affleck in a lot of things, but I this like era is like, I don't know what he was going through.
I was thinking about this as I was watching the movie. I was like, it is a wonder that Ben Affleck still has a fucking career after this movie.
Yeah.
Like 8 out of 10 actors, they're not coming back from this shit.
Not
like,
at all.
It's over with, you know?
What is it about him that keeps him in Hollywood?
Because he won an Oscar, bro. If you win an Oscar, all is forgiven.
You think?
Either that or you make like billions of dollars.
He has a lot of dirt on people, I bet.
Like, what's his face? James Cameron.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter if James Cameron
he
ever does anything else. You know
he did
Titanic.
Like,
exactly. And he did fucking Avatar. Like,
and yeah.
T2, Terminator, right. Or I mean, Mick would kill us if we didn't mention T2.
I know, I was going to say.
Yeah, shout out to Mick, man. Like, he's killing it right now, man. Like, he's always with his son. It's good shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Getting him in. He's like, he loves T2. I was like, that's an awesome statement. Because he had a picture of him the other day on Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Mick, man. Winning in life, dude.
Hell yeah. They started up the Red Rabbit Drive-In, he said.
Did they?
Doing
Fuck yeah, dude. Again.
Well, so shout out to Red Rabbit.
Yeah.
Red Rabbit Drive-In, it's his podcast that they talk about movies too, but they lean more towards like horror and stuff. So
yeah, they go strictly for what they want to do. Like,
yeah,
they don't put each other through the ringer like we do we?
Right.
I wasn't even mad at you because you told me going in, you're like, oh, bro, you think you got pissed off at some movies you've gotten? Like, watch this shit. Like, you're like, I haven't seen it in 10 years and I'm still pissed off that I watched it.
Right. So it's 2 hours long, and it goes by fairly quickly, but it also feels really long. I
figured this movie would be like barely an hour and a half. I'm like, a good chunk through. I'm figuring like, damn, we got to be wrapping this up pretty soon. Like, Ben gonna get her or not? You know, like, and I fucking go. I was like, hey Google, how's the longest the movie Gigli? 2 hours, 1 minute. I was like, fuck you, dude. No way. I made it through in one watch, bro. I can't believe I did.
I'm surprised.
I really am.
I didn't.
No?
Paused it halfway through, went to bed, woke up, and that's when I'm like, I gotta watch this movie. A wife was in there taking a nap. So I pulled it up on my computer, watched the rest of it, and then you text me. You're like, hey, can we do it tomorrow? Or you called me. Hey, can we do it tomorrow? I'm like, thank God. I still have to finish this shit.
If you hadn't, I would have completely understand. Yeah. Like, you know, that's fine.
Budget. I told you a surprising budget.
20 million.
Nope.
It's more?
It's more.
30.
Nope.
There's no way this movie was more than $50 million.
Well, on here it says this, but I know it's actually more. $54 million.
That is fucking bananas.
But that's not even the end budget. The end budget, because there were so many rewrites, jumped it up to $75 million.
All right. I'm going to say this right now for everybody that will watch this and listen to this on all streaming platforms. Ben Affleck is in the Hall of Fame now. And let me explain to you why. Because we always talk about this. This is like a running joke on this podcast. Because this is like what? Like the 5th Ben Affleck movie we've done?
Yeah.
Like, we're secretly like huge Ben Affleck
That's
fans.
what I was thinking as I was watching this. I'm like, we've done so many Ben Affleck movies.
Yeah, like I'm going to give you Batman vs. Superman after this. Just keep the Affleck train rolling.
What were you going to say?
Oh, he's in the Hall of Fame because not only does every movie that he does, man, the fucking budget is out of this world. Like,
it is.
And it's because all the hookers and cocaine that this guy's fucking doing on set. And not only that, but he got to fuck J-Lo too. Like, this guy is in the Hall of fucking Fame,
That's why I was saying, like, what is it about him that keeps him, like...
My wife, I have not stopped the movie to see it, but apparently there is a scene in Gone Girl, the one he's in, that he strips down and you see his dick.
Really?
And I never paid attention to it because I've only seen the movie once.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you're not looking for it.
Yeah. My wife thought she caught an eye for it, you know, and then she stopped. She was watching it with my mom and my sister, and she rolled it back, and they were like, we didn't see anything. And she got it perfectly
frame
paused.
by frame.
And apparently he said that he did that part. Like, he just did that shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like it wasn't a body double or anything. So, like, apparently old Ben Affleck's packing some heat, dude. Like,
hey, if that's what gets you J-Lo and
dude,
he's got
like kids with fucking Jennifer Garner. She's bad as fuck too. It's fucking, what's her name? That's Electra. Shitty Electra, but still Electra. The girl that played her on the Netflix one.
Yeah.
I don't know her name, but she fucking did a good job.
She did, didn't she?
I thought she did because she looked a lot more like what I would think Electra would look like.
Right.
Jennifer Garner didn't even dye her hair or anything. Like, it should have been black.
It's funny is like Electra actually made it onto my guilty pleasures list. I don't know if I took it off or it was still there.
I don't remember if you said it was or not.
Oh, but it is one of my guilty pleasures. Like, I understand that's a horrible movie, but I watched it over and over for some reason. I don't know what.
So fucking hot.
Maybe that's what it was, but like that red leather jumpsuit just did it for me.
Yeah, for real. She was sexy as shit on Alias too. I didn't like the show, but she'd always wear those fucking leather bodysuits and shit. Oof. And I was like 12, 13 when that shit came out. So I was right there. Cusp of manhood.
Speaking of, fucking J-Lo is like
banging hotness. Movie. She's at like her peak of hotness, dude. Like, holy shit.
Right.
that first part where he comes in there and she's fucking doing the yoga and shit. I'm like,
and she's talking about her vagina with this like huge camel toe.
That's probably like the best fucking part of the movie. Honestly, I got wood watching it. Like, goddamn, if they don't fuck after that, like, man. Eventually, she pity fucked him.
Eventually, but it only grossed $6 million.
I don't know how I made $6 million.
This had the quickest pulled out of box office record. Yeah. Like, it was taken out of theaters in 1 week.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
You had to get there on like opening weekend because it was opening and closing weekend.
So I didn't read all this, but there is a huge like novel on IMDb of the original script of this movie. The original, because it was supposed to be just a gangster film. There was no love interest.
Would have been way better.
I think it was Al Pacino's character. No. Christopher Walken's character. He was like a dirty cop. And I think by the end of it, he actually like kills Ben Affleck's character. And like, it was a completely different movie. And that one sounds a lot more interesting than what we got. But they went in and wanted to...
I was going to say the only part I liked about it, other than looking at Jennifer Lopez in this movie, was I liked Pacino's part for the most part. That one scene, he kills
playing
it.
Al Pacino.
Plays a fucking psychopath brilliantly.
I know. I love that. He's like, the best thing about people, about I forgot what he said. God damn it. Fear.
Yeah.
Is the ones that don't care. And then he shoots his lackey in the head.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I was thinking to myself as I watched that scene, I was like, where the fuck was that at in Godfather 3, dude? That would have been a much better Michael Corleone. Like,
absolutely.
If they would have named that guy Michael Corleone in that movie, that would have been still better than the ending of Godfather 3.
Right.
Shout out to the Godfather 3 episode if you haven't checked that out. It's also on YouTube.
Definitely check it out.
Spotify. Yeah, man. But
so I guess we can go through the fucking movie.
Okay. Ben Affleck is like a kind of like a loan shark, or no? He's a collector.
He's a collector. Yeah, basically.
And I got a very like get shorty kind of vibe. Like that's what he was going for.
Yeah.
Trying to be cool like John Travolta was in that movie, but he does not pull it off.
He does not pull it off.
He's just awkward, and they keep trying to put these like muscle shirts on him. And he was like in shape, but he wasn't like fucking jacked.
I mean, not that I could talk about anybody's body because I'm a fat fuck.
Right.
But he had a dad bod, and there was that one part where he's like looking at himself in the mirror, and I'm like, you're not jacked. Like,
dude, the crazy thing is what? He does fucking Batman at 40?
Yeah.
And he's fucking ripped.
He is.
CrossFit
oh
Batman.
my God. When he did that CrossFit scene in Batman, I was like, God damn.
Dude, I almost believed those fucking chains were real.
Right.
Like, I was just like, oh, he's probably fucking strong enough.
They probably were real. Like, he was jacked. Especially in Batman. I just wish he would have been. I do not like this hat. I can't scratch my head.
I got 45 million, so it's like 15 million for my normal hookers and cocaine, and then the other 30, I'm gonna dedicate it. I'm gonna go full dedication for Batman. But yeah, anyway, so he's a collector, and the movie starts off with his like dumbass little intro, and he's threatening some guy. He puts him in a fucking dryer, one of those big dryers at a laundromat.
Yeah, industrial dryer.
Half-ass threatens a guy trying to come in to do his laundry, which, like, I almost thought the guy at the door was going to come in and give him shit, like, try to fight him.
Right.
Because, like, I was like, you're very threatening, bro. Like, I'd probably just go, like, all right, well, fuck you.
I really thought he was just going to go do his laundry. Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I need to do this.
Yo, bro, do what you got to do, but, like, I got to get these loads in. You know what I mean?
You don't understand. The wife's going to kill me.
I'm going to go get a sandwich. I'm not even here. That would have been a better, you know what I'm saying? Just in the background, the guy's just like, in Margaritaville. And he's throwing shit in the washing machine. That would have been much better.
Yeah, but that would have made Ben Affleck look like a bitch, and he can't look like a bitch because he cussed the guy out.
I mean, he looks like a fucking bitch through a lot of this movie.
Can I ask you a question? Because it's distracting me.
What's up?
Every time you come over and do the podcast, you have glitter on you.
No way.
You have glitter on your eyelashes, on your eyelids, and I don't know why, and it's distracting me. Speaking of hookers.
Cocaine? No, I don't have any cocaine or hookers.
But you do have a daughter and a wife, so I'm sure they're...
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's my car. I don't know.
Why does your car have glitter in it?
Because I have kids and they get shit in it all the time. I don't know.
I just
maybe you got fucking glitter over here,
Maybe
bro.
it is me, yeah.
I don't know what you and your wife doing here when I'm not here, bro.
She is a glitter queen.
Thanks for calling me out about my fucking glitter affection.
Yeah, it's just like the 3 past episodes you've had it, and I tried to like ignore it, but this one I just couldn't.
It's on my eyelid?
It was like on your eyelid. I kept looking at it
like
every time you blinked.
Piece or yeah, it was like a lot?
No, it's did you put on glitter eyeshadow before you came over? Like
no, whatever, bro.
I just
running in my eye.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You know what it is? I think my wife, the soap my wife gets might have it in it.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that seems like something a wife would get.
If I scratch my eye or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, he talks to the guy. The guy ends up giving him half the money, and he's like, "Believe me." He goes to talk to old boy. He usually plays like a peon. He was a peon mobster in The Sopranos. He's been on a couple of TV shows and shit. I can't think of his name.
Right.
But he plays Lewis in this movie.
Yeah. But he's like the middleman. He tries to seem like the big guy, but he's not. You find out.
And this federal prosecutor is trying to put Al Pacino's character in prison. You don't know it's Al Pacino. You have no fucking idea. Believe me, that is the most surprising fucking cameo in a movie since Johnny Depp and fucking
Tusk?
21. Yeah, that and 21 Jump Street.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? It was just like, holy fuck, they got him for this? He had to do it for the fucking free because there's no way like he would have.
I don't know. They Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, their budget, or not their budgets, but they're like $12,000, I want to say, each.
For what?
To have them in this movie.
No way.
12 million, I mean, not thousand. Fuck.
I was about to say there's no way.
No, 12 million like each to be in this fucking movie.
How much do you give Christopher Walken and how much do you give Al Pacino for a day of shooting?
Right. And just that scene too, and Christopher Walken killed it. He did his straight up Christopher Walken thing.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, I'll put a pie on your head and eat it.
That's what I'm saying. Those are the 2 most wasted good scenes in a shitty movie, right. I think in all time, man. Like if this movie gets remembered for anything. Did
you ever like watch this and you're just like all tense, like fuck, I can't wait till this is over. And he opens the door and it's Christopher Walken, and you just take like a breath, like, oh thank God. We're gonna get something good.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, right. Like, you got me.
You got another 10 minutes, bot. Like, all right, I'm fucking with it. And then he never pops up again. You're just like, what the fuck?
Even crazier than that, what was his name?
Oh shit, I forgot.
No, they don't say it.
Oh, they don't?
They don't say his name at all. He just walks in.
Oh shit, it's a fucking cop. Very specific cop who's gonna go on like a 20-minute.
Yeah, fun fact, you can see his name in the credits, but they don't actually say his name in the movie.
Wow.
It's pretty funny.
Huh. And then De Niro plays a dude. The only thing with De Niro's thing
De Niro? Who?
Oh, sorry. Pacino. The only thing that was hard to take about his part was they gave him that little nub in the back. And I'm just like, all right, bro, you can't have a man bun and try to be like intimidating. But he pulled it off.
Yeah.
He pulled it off. You take the Tony Pill off, that's Michael Corleone right there.
It was really good.
I keep feeling like I'm talking about good things about this movie. Fuck this movie, bro.
I know. Well, we're trying to like shine lights on the bright points.
I don't know why. There's so much bad that literally. First of all, folks, I just want to prepare you. In 2021, a lot of people get canceled or whatever for talking bad about the mentally challenged, disabled, any race. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's cancel culture.
We're very politically correct now in 2021. And how the fuck this movie made it into main theaters with the way Ben Affleck throws around words.
Yeah.
I think between him and Lewis, I think the word retard's used about 35 times.
I feel like it. Yeah. He kept saying it. I'm like, really?
I'm like, y'all are really fucking hammering this home.
Yeah.
And like I said, and I hate to bring it up again, but old boy did a great fucking job playing a mentally challenged guy.
He did, but the script didn't give him anything to like, I don't know. He went full Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was probably just like, because I don't remember seeing him in much before this. So I feel like he was probably just like, man, I need this fucking paycheck. Like, I got to stay in this movie.
Yeah. I mean, he did fine. I just feel bad because
it's like he sold it enough to make me feel like a piece of shit for just watching it. Like that's one of the few times I wish I could I wish this wasn't a movie. Like I could slap the fuck out of this guy.
Right.
Because that's fucking terrible. Like what you're saying to him.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just very sad. So anyways, we keep skipping over the plot, but he collects the money from the guy and the watcher, and then he goes and tells the Lewis dude, "Oh, I have the money. I need you to do a favor. Don't fuck this up." He keeps talking to him like he's fucked up so much, but he's like his only guy that works for him.
Right.
So it's like he's pretty much your whole operation. You're talking about him like he's dog shit. Anyways, cut to this. So he's like, "You got to come take this dude." And then Ben Affleck shows up at a home or like a I guess like a mental hospital,
a retard hotel.
Jesus, dude. Really? This movie ruined you.
It's a special home for special needs people. I just
don't know what the politically correct word for it is. You know what I mean?
Mentally disabled.
Yeah, mentally disabled facility.
But it was just really weird.
A live-in facility.
It was just weird how he walked in.
They're just checking him out,
it
dude.
Just like leaves with him. Like, what the fuck? That's why I said it's just a hotel where you can just pick up.
Well, the way they set it up, I was thinking to myself, like, all right, well, maybe it's like his brother or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maybe they're going for the Sam I Am approach. Like, I want you to fucking feel bad for me.
Well, he's the brother of the
federal prosecutor. That's
right. And they think if they hold him, he won't go through with the prosecution.
Which is so fucked up.
It's such a weird...
You know what is the craziest thing, though? Like, it wasn't sold properly, because if that really did happen, you don't think the motherfuckers would have been scouring fucking everywhere trying to find that guy?
Right. You wouldn't just send Christopher Walken to your doorstep. You'd send like
25, a 25-mile sweep, like going door to door. They would do all kinds of shit. That guy would call in every favor, every friend he ever made on his way up to being a prosecutor.
Exactly. He's got friends in high places.
Exactly. He would use every resource at his demand, and Ben Affleck would have been fucking swatted at like 45 minutes into this fucking movie.
Exactly.
But anyways, like, there was a lot of stuff that pissed me off about the thing about
That's
it.
the one that pissed me off the most, is he walks into this mentally disabled hospital, picks this dude up, and just drives him to his home. Like, no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, you're going to take him somewhere. You're going to, you know. Like,
well, you're not going to just check him out.
Well, that too. Yeah, that too. Have you ever kidnapped somebody before, dog? Like, that's not what you do. You got to go somewhere, like a warehouse, bro. Take him to a cabin, something like that, dude. A shed, maybe. There's not a lot of windows or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You do it better.
So they're at the at his apartment, hotel, whatever it is.
It's like a little condo in Miami.
And then fucking J-Lo shows up.
And she makes it seem like she's just trying to use the phone, which he uses the cell phone 35 fucking times in this movie before he gets back to the house.
Oh, right.
And for some reason, he's like, I just kidnapped somebody, and I don't want you to use my house phone. Why wouldn't you just be like, yeah, sure, here's my cell phone. We can stand right here at the door, and you could use my cell phone. That didn't work.
Yeah.
So she gets in, and then she makes it seem like she's hitting on him. She's like, can I talk to you in private?
Can we just say, like, the way she walks into his apartment and just, like, makes herself at home, starts putting her feet everywhere, that shit made me so mad.
On the coffee table, like, fuck your table.
Yeah, right.
Like, even if you're a bad bitch, well, I mean, she is sexy.
I don't care how hot you are. Do not put your feet on my table.
Really? If J-Lo came in your house right now
and started putting her feet all over everything,
at 55, you're going to be like, yeah, that's perfectly fine.
I mean,
you would probably look at your wife like you were going to smack the shit out of her if she said something to her. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure not. You got to have respect on my house. I don't care how hard you are.
I'm sorry, man. J-Lo can shit on my fucking table if she wants to.
Just have respect. Ask politely.
She doesn't even have to do that. Just let me get a crack of that crack. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, she's like, hey, can I talk to you? And she's the second person that he hires because he doesn't trust Ben Affleck. Then why the fuck did you ask him to do it in the first place if you didn't? If you
Especially
thought he was
like a woman. Like, why wouldn't you get like some hardened Russian that has no personality?
Wow, talk about me. You're being sexist.
What?
This is 2021. A woman could be just as much of a hitman as a man.
She's not a hitman, though. She's a collector. A debt collector.
She could be as bad as a man.
Do you really fear that Jennifer Lopez is going to fuck you up if you don't pay?
I don't know. The way she talked about ripping that guy's eye out, like, I was pretty scared.
Nah, I feel like even like if she would have cut it short, a little bit shorter, maybe. But when she's like, that's why they call it the eye to the past. racist or whatever the fuck. I was just like, all right, now you're cheesing it. And these kids don't even look scared anymore.
Right.
Like they're tired of hearing the story by the end of it.
They all fell asleep.
And that would have been a better laugh. Like if she finishes and she's like, so you understand, guys? And they're just like,
all asleep. What?
Yeah, man, we're not gonna. Sorry, you know. And then Ben Affleck breaks their fucking laptop like a child.
Right.
All he wanted him to do was turn the music down. Fuck you, old man.
That's the thing about Ben Affleck. He's just a dick in this whole movie. Like,
yeah, he's not a badass at all.
He's just an asshole. Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the movie, and then he gives her the fucking car. He's like, I want you to have my car. It's reliable. It's a great car. You get to where you're going in this car. God. This movie's so fucking bad, dude.
It is. Fun fact, they spent 52 minutes in the apartment. That's half of the movie. There's a lot of trivia, so you want to like run through some of it?
Yeah, let's do the...
Yeah, receiving such bad reviews, it was dropped by even the UK cinema after only 1 week.
That makes sense.
Oh, according to long-term best friend Matt Damon, Ben Affleck twitches whenever this film is mentioned. And on top of that, Kevin Smith likes to tell stories on how whenever him and Ben Affleck playfully ribbing on each other, all Smith has to do is end the conversation with Gigli. That is pretty funny.
Well, I mean, Kevin made Yoga Hosers, so...
yeah, he's not doing much better.
Yeah, right. I mean, they both got it.
Oh, here it is. Jennifer Lopez was paid $12 million, and Ben Affleck was paid $12.5 million.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Big dog. Al Pacino received 5, and Christopher Walken got 3.
I didn't look that up, but yeah, it's probably
some crazy shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the reason why Bruce Willis wasn't in any more of the Expendables, because he wanted like $1 million or $2 million for a day. And Sylvester Stallone's like, I'm not paying you that, bro.
Right.
Now when Arnie's doing this shit for a Subway sub, a fucking T-shirt.
It's all supposed to be like fun.
Right, like we're all good friends, and it's supposed to be the biggest action movie with all the biggest action heroes ever.
Right.
And Bruce Willis is like, yeah, bro, but I'm like that guy.
No, you're not.
Whatever, bro. It's John McClane. He'll fuck all them up. And be catchy as shit when he does it.
Oh, that's all he has is one-liners.
Who?
Ben Affleck. I mean, what the fuck?
Bruce Willis.
John McClane.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
It's the greatest catchphrase ever. I want to tattoo that on me. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh, Halle Berry was originally supposed to be, but she like quit.
Yeah, I don't blame her. Yeah.
I mean, she saw how bad it was. How did Christopher Walken and, not see it?
You know, when you see such great actors in such a shit movie like this, you have to wonder, like, are they doing okay? Like, is the money not rolling in anymore? Like,
yeah, this is more like a...
Do you not get like a, whatchamacallit, like any residuals or anything? I don't know. But, yeah, I guess it would have to be like a personal favor for a friend. Like, look, man, this movie's fucked. I need something. Like, can you just come help?
Christopher Walken is the only one that does not curse during his scenes. But he's the most intimidating one.
Oh, yeah, because that dude just plays creepy too well.
Yeah, right?
Too well.
The word fuck is used 124 times.
You know, I watched King of New York again the other day.
Did you?
Fucking love that movie and hate it at the same time.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm like, this is like...
I love Christopher Walken.
There's so much potential here.
For real, like, it just makes you wonder what that movie could have been.
Yeah, because I told you, I think they cut out like 40 minutes or something like that in
That
the movie.
40 minutes could have made the difference, bro.
Absolutely. Like, I would have loved that movie if that was in there.
Especially if it was more killing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God.
Oh, obviously, this is the second film that Ben Affleck tried to turn a lesbian.
Dude, I was just thinking that. And I was like, this is like the worst version of fucking Chasing Amy that I think anybody could have ever done.
Yeah.
Because it had nothing redeeming, nothing great about it. Nothing funny about it.
It took home all Razzie Awards that it was nominated for.
I think they sent one to Ben Affleck.
Worst acting, worst directing, worst screenplay, worst... It took home all the Razzies.
I feel like even the catering at that fucking movie shoot would have fucking given somebody salmonella.
Right.
Like, that's just how cursed that shit looked like it would be. I don't know, man.
I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad for the director because there were so many...
He's got some hits.
He has some hits. Like, he had a career he shouldn't have let this one ruin it. He should have kept going. He should have just persevered because
I would have rather seen fucking Beverly Hills Cop 4 for this shit.
Yeah. I don't think it was his fault, though. It was just too many people trying to change too many things, and he just let them. This wasn't his, like, project. It was just, too many hands in the pot.
Yeah, I guess so. Who made this movie? Fucking Warner Brothers?
I don't know.
This feels like a Warner Brothers movie. No, I think it's Columbia.
I think you're right. I think Columbia. I don't know.
Either way, they took a fucking hard loss on this one.
I'm surprised you didn't see this, though, because you're a huge, like, Ben Affleck fan.
Yeah, but I think it was one of those movies that, like, for some reason I either had to work or whatever the weekend it opened. And
2003, so you were, like, 12.
Oh, I can't remember who Ben Affleck was with before her, but I liked her better than
as an
Jennifer
actress.
Lopez. Yeah. So, like, I didn't root for him as much when he was with Bennifer.
Oh, my God. Like, I remember back then, like, I could not get away from the Bennifer thing.
Yeah, and then when they did Jersey Girl, it was just like, it's official. Y'all motherfuckers cannot make a good movie together.
No.
Like, I hope y'all's relationship's great in real life because y'all's movie relationships are terrible.
Terrible, yeah.
And then they broke up, and then you're like, well, that makes sense because that was probably exactly how their real life were.
Yeah.
We're just pretending to be like each other. I don't know.
I think the only thing Jennifer Lopez, though, did Selena, right?
Oh, she did a great job in that fucking movie.
But I'm saying that's the only thing she really does.
She's got a couple movies that she's in that I don't hate.
Anaconda.
I like Anaconda, kind of, and you know what movie I really like with her? Out of Sight.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh man, I'm gonna put that one on your list.
Yeah,
it's George Clooney.
I was going through my phone and I realized I started a list for you because every time we're on the podcast, you're like, it's going on your list, and I know you don't remember it. So
I know. I was trying to think of one. I had one very specific one the other day that I was gonna pick for your movie.
Yeah, which I'm pretty surprised. I was going through my list. I'm like, he's actually picking ones that he put on my list. So I'm actually was pretty out of sight.
Yeah, out of sight. George Clooney, Ving Rhames, Steve Zahn, a lot of big. Don Cheadle, a lot of big names in that one.
Yeah,
it's good.
Death Wish remake, The Paper, Ruthless
I love the
People.
Death Wish remake.
Ruthless People, I never.
Oh yeah, that's funny as shit.
Yeah, Borat. I still haven't seen that.
I can't believe you have. Dude, they got a second one out now.
I know.
I haven't even watched it.
All right. And I heard it's still not politically correct, but he's still like doing his thing.
Oh yeah, he's still fucking with people hard. yeah.
Down Periscope, Miss March.
You saw Down. Yeah, we did those.
Catch and Release, Idle Hands, Out Cold. What is that?
Out Cold.
Oh, I put Called. Celtic Pride.
I love that movie.
A lot of people do. Like, we get a lot of comments on Celtic
Pride. Because people love sports, man.
They love basketball.
It brings the world together, dude.
Grown Ups 2. Rock and Rolla is actually one that I want to watch.
Oh, that's what you're fucking getting, bro.
Really?
That is exactly what you're getting.
Okay. King of New York, Predators.
Yeah, it's about time. I ain't watched it in a minute. Yeah, you're going to get Rock and Rolla.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a little list, so I'm going to start adding to it every time I'm going to add that to your list.
For sure. It's a good thinking on you, bro. What do you think on your feet?
Yeah.
Anyways, after he kidnaps him, the guy keeps asking him to go home because he knows something's wrong. And like I said, he does a good enough job to make me feel bad because, like, I don't know why, but like that shit really bothered me how hard they went on the mentally challenged.
Yeah, it made me uncomfortable. Like, would you just be normal? That part is what made me really uncomfortable because
when he fucking pushes him up against the wall and shit.
They can't help how they are, like mentally handicapped people. Like,
and he's like, just fucking, you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Right, because I guess I've known people, and I know people that are like that, that would be like that, I guess you could say, like frustrated with somebody and be like, be normal. Yeah. I don't know, it just frustrates me. That part made me uncomfortable. And yeah, he kept dropping the R-bomb, like retard, left and right.
There's a lot of them. Like,
I'm glad he wasn't actually mentally challenged because...
Dude, for real, like how bad would you have felt if old boy had turned out to be really, like, you know? I don't know. I'm surprised Ben Affleck did it so convincingly because, like, I really hated his ass for a minute there. Like,
yeah,
I was like, he should not have pulled that off. Like, that's your best acting in this whole fucking movie.
I know, we're talking about cancel culture and we're just ignoring this one?
Dude, like, what the fuck? Like, how even in 2003 was that just, like, completely swept under the rug? Like,
right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And like when you were reading that because you know they have table reads and shit.
Exactly.
Nobody's like, did y'all see page 32? What the fuck are we doing, guys? Yeah. Who wrote this shit? And it just cut to a couple chimps in the corner jumping around and shit. Like, I don't know, dude.
He's like, every time I talk to this kid, I say retard. Like, can we?
I mean, like, fuck, guys. Y'all want people to hate me? Like, and he had to have known, like, this is definitely just a cash grab. Like,
yeah. And so then they finally, the guy wants a thumb from the handicap guy.
Oh, yeah, which was
They want his thumb. Brian, I think his name is. We call him Brian by his name.
Yeah, it's Ryan.
And then they grow a conscience somehow. Like he was about.
That's when they're like holding on to him is one thing. You want me to start mutilating this fucking poor kid?
Yeah.
I mean, even Ben Affleck starts to show some heart, which is like maybe if you'd have done it like 30 minutes earlier, I'd have gave a shit.
Right.
I'm glad they didn't cut his fucking finger off. Obviously.
No, I'm glad too. But it got me thinking. Like this was supposed to be like one of those like gangster films. Do you stop there? Like, is that when you grow a conscience? Because in Casino, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but they also
bury you dead.
They obviously don't use any mentally challenged people either.
That's very true.
That's what takes it too far. That you're willing to mutilate this poor kid to get a gangster off. Now, would a gangster be that savage? For sure. Nowadays,
yeah.
I watched the videos today, bro, from the cartel. What they're doing.
Oh my god!
There.
Don't even talk about it. I saw a couple online, and I'm just like,
dude,
what the fuck?
Which one did you see?
I don't want. Are we gonna go?
I watched the guy's fucking heart get cut out of his fucking chest.
Are you serious?
With a fucking deer knife, dude. And the dude fucking bit a piece of it. He ripped his fucking heart out and took a bite of it, dude.
Oh my god.
He didn't spit it out. He fucking chewed it up and swallowed it like it was beef jerky.
Why did you watch this?
I gave the phone back and I felt changed afterwards, bro. Another one just shows a dude emptying a fucking a dirty Harry, a fucking 44 Magnum, just emptying a fucking 44 Magnum into a dude's head. Like, and this is all happening over there, bro. Drug cartels are running shit over there.
Yeah. The one that made me like, I can't watch these anymore because I went on a website that would show like really fucked up videos. But the one that changed me is they had a kid, not a kid, but a guy. He was younger. He was tied to the chair, like his arms and everything. He was tied to it. And they were cutting his fingers off one by one, like with some kind of like gardening tool or whatever. And this dude has like checked out. They've been torturing him so long that he's like checked out. And they're just doing that. And once they finish his fingers, they like slit his throat. And I'm like, I'm done with the internet forever. Like, this is too fucking.
Dude, they had these two guys, man. They had them fucking laying butt naked, dude. And they are beating the shit out of these dudes with fucking planks of wood.
Yeah. Like
rusty ass nails in it, dude. And they are just pummeling these fucking guys. And then they start working on them with fucking sledgehammers, bro. It's fucking hard to watch. I almost threw up like 6 times, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't have a weak stomach. Like, I've seen some gnarly shit. And like, I consider myself a pretty, whatever. But like, dude, that shit fucked me up.
It's real. It really happens.
Yeah, like we're not talking about fucking movie magic, bro. I'm talking about that shit happened. And they filmed it and they're laughing like the shit is nothing. It's a Tuesday to them. Holy fuck. I'm never traveling outside the United States ever again.
You shouldn't. Like, go to Canada and that's about it.
I don't even know about that anymore, bro. Like,
Canadians have changed.
Maybe they got a cartel up there now. I don't fucking know. But that shit is brutal. So
yeah, it's very brutal.
Some of it was not just from Mexico. It's from Brazil. Like, anywhere they have that shit going on.
But it's very, like, just humbling. I'm blessed. Like, we hit the lottery.
In a country that we don't have to live like that. Yeah,
exactly. We hit the lottery on life, and I tell people that all the time. I'm like, you live like a king, and you don't even realize it.
Right. Yeah, it's just the brutality, man. In that life is fucking crazy.
Right, and so is watching this movie. It almost feels the same.
Ooh. But yeah, I don't know why we got off on that tangent, but like, that's why I had to bring it up though, bro, because like it fucked me up.
It apparently has been torturing you since. Yeah.
And the guys that showed it to me, they're a couple of them were from Mexico, and I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Mm-hmm. I was like, it really that bad? He's like, it's that fucking bad, dude. Yep. I was like, fuck.
He's like, why do you think we're trying to cross the border? Because it sucks. Like. And that's the part that aggravates me about the whole, like, I hate fucking getting political, but people are like, keep immigrants out. I'm like, no, this is this is land of the free. Like, there are good immigrants.
The problem is like, we want to help Mexico, but we want to just run Mexico.
Yeah.
We want to put a Disney World up there, some McDonald's, and we're going to police them like we police everybody is what they want. And Mexico would love to probably let that happen, but unfortunately, cartels are already there.
Yeah.
And they've kind of been doing this shit for a while.
Yeah.
And they're not finna just give it up.
Right.
Like, would our military wipe their asses off the map? For sure. But what they got over there, it ain't doing nothing.
But that's the thing I hate is everyone talks about people that are crossing the border are all just like people from the cartel. It's like, no, these are good people that just want to live a good life.
They just want to be able to send their kids to school and
exactly
not fucking get shot. Like,
right.
Yeah, I get it.
They just want to have a good life. But anyway, tangent over.
Right. Yeah. But anyways, so
they decide to not cut his finger off. They somehow make their way to a fucking J-Lo is a lesbian in this. We did touch on that, but her ex-girlfriend shows up and just starts slitting her wrist all over the place,
which was fucking bananas.
And we're out of nowhere.
That chick's an actress too. I mean, I've seen her.
I've seen her in a few things.
I forgot what, but
but she's so upset about their breakup. She not breaks in, but
how the fuck did she find them?
She was stalking them. She said.
Still though, like, I don't know. This fucking guy. Let's all fuck. And Ben Affleck's like, you're fucking crazy, bitch.
And then when they said cut, he fucked both of them.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I don't know, but no, for sure.
Like, I think it's fair enough to say that's a fun fact. Like,
so remember on set, you're like, both of them? Let's do it. Anyway.
You probably fucked Christopher Walken right there, dude. Like, I mean.
Yeah, Ben Affleck was just fucking.
In 03, he was hot, dude. Right. He's coming off Daredevil. Like. I think Daredevil came out in 04. But
maybe.
Either way. Yeah, he could do no wrong, man.
Apparently. And then he kept doing wrong, yet he kept getting fucking work.
You think while he was doing a scene, somebody just leaned over and was like, can you believe that guy fucking wrote Good Will Hunting?
He definitely didn't write Gigli.
You know what's crazy is, like, he really did bounce back, though.
Yeah. It's because of his directing.
Because he's won another Oscar since then, bro. Argo won one.
Him switching over to directing was the best career decision he ever made in his fucking life.
People shit on that movie, Live by Night, but I fucking loved it.
I don't think I've seen it.
I thought it was pretty good. I'll put it on your list because that's a mobster movie.
Right.
And, cool. I stick with that gangsta shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So the girlfriend comes over, slits her wrist, and that's when they end up in the hospital.
And I'm like, dude, how crazy was that? Tell me that wasn't a fucking plastic fork or a plastic.
It was a plastic fork.
Okay, a plastic knife that he's cutting this fucking dude's thumb off with. Which
then he got like out of the cafeteria or something.
Yeah, takes it out of a fucking thing. I'm like, there's no way he's gonna try that, and then he just goes to fucking work.
That's all you need with a corpse. Like, you don't need anything super sharp. It kind of just breaks off, Mm. Yeah, that was pretty funny. And then old dude starts beatboxing.
Yeah. Or no, he's rapping a song. Oh, it's Baby Got Back.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The movies, I just felt unnecessary as shit. The whole thing. I don't know. And they go back and everybody's kind of just, getting along, and Lewis calls and he's like, you fucked me. You know, they found the thumb. They know it's not the thumb off the fucking guy. So where'd you get the fucking thumb? And then Ben Affleck's like, we're gonna get you out of here. Is that what happens first, or do they get?
There's a bunch of. It's so like
taken?
There was one part that I was just thinking about that like confused me, and I was gonna ask your opinion on it. So Ben Affleck has been trying to fuck J-Lo, right? And by the way, I just want to have a disclaimer. Just because a girl's gay does not mean you get the right to fuck her.
She's giving you the challenge.
I don't care how bad it makes you feel that she's gay, but that's not her fucking problem.
He's
that
like,
you want to fuck.
He does the same thing in Chasing Amy, dude. He does the same thing, but it's more like I just fucking love you so much. Like,
right.
He's not doing it in like a asshole, like, why won't you fuck me? Like,
but he's like, I met the most badass, beautiful woman, and And I can't even
She's
have
sleeping
her
fucking 2 feet away from me.
Well, that's not her fucking problem.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's true.
But then eventually, like, the movie does take that turn where she's like...
It's like a 180.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like Dick now.
Yeah. And then she's like, what did she say? It's time for your turkey dinner. Gobble, gobble. I don't know what the fuck she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
What is that?
Show me that. He's all fucking nervous. And like, oh, well, maybe, women do have an edge. And I'm like, bro, you're fucking
We're not glossing over this gobble, gobble. I'm asking you about this gobble, gobble. What is that a reference to anything? Or is this some shit?
That's what it is, dude. That's exactly what it is.
It was so weird.
Yeah, that's what she meant. Like, get in that pussy. That's what she meant. You never heard that before?
No.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know why I never heard that, but
every Thanksgiving I'm going to call you down and be like, I'm going to do that right on the phone. Happy Thanksgiving, Greg.
It just weirded me out. No, I never heard that before. Okay, well, thank you for clearing the air.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Anytime.
So they end up fucking.
Yeah.
And then we'll just fast forward to like they realize it's not their thumb, and that's when they meet Al Pacino's character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember. Did they just fucking show up and take them, or?
I don't remember. I think he told them to meet them there.
That's right. And bring him.
Yeah.
Oh no! And they leave the kid at the apartment.
Right.
Yeah, they leave him at the apartment. Mm-hmm. They leave Brian at the apartment.
I need another glass.
This movie's taking a lot out of me.
It is taking a lot out of me.
And yeah, they go there. You see Pacino gives a great scene.
He is. He acts his ass off.
And he's just like, people like you thinking it would be a good idea to take a fucking... And then drops it again. And even Pacino's character said it. I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? And you think it'd be funny to take a federal prosecutor's younger fucking brother? And then shoots it right in the fucking head. He's like, let me see this. He's like, you think this makes you intimidating? This doesn't do anything. And then he fucking shoots him in the head. Like I said, he gives a great scene. And that's when J-Lo's like, well, this is fucking bullshit because we were under the impression, yada, yada, yada. We need to figure out a way because that little guy is not here and he will fucking go straight to the cops or whatever.
Right.
They go back, get the kid, drop him. He's not going to do it. He's going to take him to a bus station or some shit. And they see the beach. Because the whole fucking thing is, it's also another shitty part of the movie that Ben Affleck keeps telling this guy he's going to take him to the fucking beach.
The Baywatch.
The Baywatch, yeah.
Which I guess is a reference to the show or whatever.
Yeah, because he had never got to go to the beach.
Yeah.
And he watched
said that's
the show.
where all the sex is at.
Yep. Yeah, he wanted some ass. That was another one I felt. I was kind of like, you took him to the beach, but like you should have got him laid, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
We tried to teach him how to talk to a girl, and he uses that.
Yeah.
What's the weather like? Nice weather we're having, or something like that.
Nice weather.
And then she's the Australian chick that he keeps calling through that. Or she has the same accent.
Yeah, she
obviously
sounds
not
like
the same
her,
girl, but
great luck for that guy. You know, great little ending for that character. And then Ben Affleck calls the cops and he's like, yeah, he's here. Hangs up. He's like, got a feeling your brother's gonna be here soon. Go have some fun. And then he gives J-Lo his car and J-Lo pulls off and you think that, all right, here we go. Fucking credits finally. Then she pulls back up, man. Like, what a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, he already gave you everything you wanted, and all you had to do was take some dick for once. Like, you're good. Like, and then they threw in the part with his mother, too. I wanted to talk.
The mother was super awkward.
I like that lady, though, in most of the movies she's in, but I was just like, this is fucking useless, too. Like,
I wasn't always his mother.
Yeah. I used to eat some pussy too. Like that's how she was, you know. Like,
basically,
she was a good little light bitted part. But,
yeah, she's always funny.
I also don't think she could make a kid that would be as good looking as Ben Affleck. So,
depending on whose dad is, but even then,
yeah, it'd be a tough one.
Yeah,
it'd be a tough. Some strong genes. Maybe Sean Connery or somebody like that could do it. But yeah,
fucking George Clooney.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna have to be just a great looking guy to do that.
But I could definitely see her as like his mom.
Oh yeah, I mean she acted it good. She could play anybody's Boston mom. She did a great job doing that shit. So the movie ends, thank God, you know, and it wasn't nothing bad. It wasn't stalker bad.
It was more just like boring as fuck.
Yeah.
For 2 hours.
No, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, there's just nothing about the movie that made me want to be like, wow, I would watch this again ever.
Yeah.
Like,
it wasn't funny bad. It was just.
It just pissed me off. Like I said, it just pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And I'm not you know me, bro. I'm like the furthest thing from fucking politically correct. But I just feel like there's some things you don't joke about that shit, dude.
Right.
I don't know. It is weird though how we as a culture, like, people will joke about AIDS and 9/11 and shit now, and like people laugh it off, but like you still make fun of somebody in a wheelchair or something like that, like they'll still fucking tear you a new asshole. Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, both are shitty things to talk about, but I don't know. It's just weird how we pick and choose as a culture.
I think one is like a timing thing. Like, you have a time limit. If something happens in history, you have a time limit before you can make fun of it.
Right.
But there's always going to be people in wheelchairs. There's always going to be people that are mentally handicapped.
Yeah.
And you just don't make fun of them like that anyway.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it's kind of picking on somebody that can't fight back or something.
Right.
Well, but doing a wheelchair could, obviously, but, like, you know.
Speaking of, there's something that's been, like, bothering me. So, do you know what Superstore is?
Yes.
And you know the guy in the wheelchair?
Yes.
He's not actually in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah, he can walk, kind of.
Right. But on Hulu, I think it says shows for handicapped people. Oh. This dude's not actually handicapped. He's just like representing somebody that's handicapped.
You know, neither did the kid on Glee. He can walk too.
And I don't know why that bothers me. Like, why can't you just hire somebody that's actually in a wheelchair instead of hiring a dude to sit in a wheelchair?
You know who stayed true? The fucking 80s, man. They had a blind guitarist in Roadhouse. That fucking guy was blind for real. Like, that shit is believable.
Exactly. We need to bring that back. Bring the handicapped people back into the Hollywood. Let them represent themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, in Jay and Silent Bob reboot, they use a real, like, the girl's really hard of hearing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's part of the little...
Y'all haven't seen it.
I'll let you borrow it.
I just don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you're a bastard.
It's one of those things, like, I loved Kevin Smith movies back in the day, but I've kind of, like, grown out of it.
Shit.
There's never a time where I'm like, oh, I should put on Mallrats and watch it.
Name my son after that movie. Fucker.
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying I'm kind of...
I watch Mallrats all the time, bro. That movie's still fucking hilarious, dude. Guy in the Easter Bunny suit kicked his ass. I love that movie. Where's the goddamn sailboat? Yeah, you're tripping. That movie's awesome.
I didn't say it was bad. I'm just saying I'm
Hall of Fame movie, bro.
Anyway.
Should have won Academy Award.
So what do you rate Gigli?
I'm giving it a 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it a not recommended at fucking all. Like, this is worse.
I would fist fight somebody in a normal situation. Like, if somebody I just was cool with and they were just like, hey man, watch this. I'd probably fucking swing on them the next time I saw them. Yeah. Like, you know, we do this for a purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, I knew it was coming. You know, like I could like, oh, I covered up a little bit. Like, it didn't sting as bad. Somebody just did that shit to me out of fucking whatever reason. Like, oh, this will be funny. I'll make it watch a 2-hour shit fest. Like, yeah, me and you got problems when I see you, homeboy. Like, just know that.
I think that's the reason I started the podcast, is because we always talk about movies and I want to give you these movies, but you're just like, Greg, what are you doing to me? Now we can talk about it.
Yeah. Because when you gave me Cube, it was a hard watch, bro. Like,
I'm still mad about that. I love that movie. Top 10.
It's better than nothing, you know?
Cube is a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. We spent an hour talking about this fucking movie. This is the longest I think we've ever talked about a movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we were just
usually
having fun.
We bullshit for about it, 20.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I don't know, man. It was just so fun tearing into this shit. There's just so much to talk shit about it.
There is, and absolutely nothing at the same time.
And you know, usually when we give one another a movie, like it's, I don't know, like we get what we liked and what we disliked about it, and then we kind of just wrap it up. But like this one, we both were like just swinging for the fences.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Home run derby,
right.
Dick slapping this movie.
Speaking of. Both of us hate it. Well, I hate it more so. I wanted to do a small review of the Wonder Woman 84 because I watched half of it and turned it off because fuck that movie.
I watched all of it the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
I watched it on the 26th.
If you're up for talking about it for a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I'm good. I I really want to. You know me, bro. I'm a huge superhero movie fan. There were some cool shit in it, and there was some stuff that I had seen that I hadn't before, but it was all over the fucking place.
It was the tone.
And it was at such a weird pace. Like, it felt like everything was just rushed once after the other, but it was still a 2.5 hour fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. It just was, I don't know. And Pedro Pascal, like, he did a great job playing
Donald Trump.
Maxwell Lord.
Well, that's what he said he was going for, was Donald Trump, even though I didn't really feel that, but, you know.
But I didn't think he did a bad job. I wish they would have done a better job kind of explaining his power.
Yeah.
Because I kind of felt like we were just kind of having a grasp onto it. And I really hated how they did Chris Pine's character in this movie.
Yeah, there was no reason. My personal opinion is I feel like they're like, we have to bring Chris Pine back.
Because people loved him in the first one.
Right. So how do we do that? And then they built the movie around that. Yeah. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, it was literally like, well, like we got to get these two back together. They've had magic before.
Yep.
But, and I thought about it, I was like, well, that was literally what you said. It was just a money grab. And then I was thinking about it. Well, if you take him out, it makes it a better movie. But at the same time, she doesn't have any motivation to lose her power. Mm-hmm. You know, because when she makes her wish, he takes her, or Kristen Wiig's character, the cheetah, she takes her power to become like a badass because she's like, I want to be just like Diana. And she becomes like a bad motherfucker, which I thought Kristen Wiig did a great job. She has mostly a comedy background, but I thought she did a good job playing this character.
I think she did fine because I always see her as Kristen Wiig. It was just that character I'm so sick of seeing. Cheetah? Like not Cheetah, the one before it, the whole like...
The nerdy,
lady,
the
like
scientist
no one
that nobody
likes
gives
it.
a shit.
Like whenever she dropped her briefcase open, I was like, really? Are we doing this?
Yeah.
It just felt so tropey.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot did a great job. I mean,
I don't feel like she did.
I felt like her running was probably the most...
Right?
Like,
the look on her face when running, I'm like, that's the shot you went with?
Yeah.
But I did not feel like she was very strong in this movie. Like her acting kind of fell flat for me.
I loved the mall scene where she's fucking sliding.
Okay, 100%. The mall scene, if they would have kept with that tone throughout the whole movie, that like schlocky, like old Spider-Man.
Yeah, the retro, the fucking bright colors, like that was cool.
Right. If they would have kept with that tone, I might have been with it.
And I like the scene where they're fighting on the fucking highway in the desert. I like that part.
There was just a couple of parts where I'm just like, whenever she gets the kids and she's rolling around, you could tell it's obviously dolls. Like it just looked really bad. But I think that's when I turned it off because I'm like, I'm fucking done with this movie. Like it's not good and I don't want to finish it.
They went real hard on the lasso. Like they went real hard on the lasso in this movie.
Yeah.
And
I seen her lassoing, like I seen previews of it or whatever from her lassoing from a lightning bolt. That was pretty cool. Like,
yeah. Well, she's learning how to fly, which is actually dope that because I always wondered, like in the first movie, you don't see her fly. Justice League, you never see her fly. Batman vs Superman, you never see her fly. I'm like, what the fuck is she gonna fly? Mm-hmm. And you see her kind of like having her own little Superman part, which I thought was cool because that's kind of like Patty Jenkins giving like a tip of the hat to Zack Snyder, like a Man of Steel kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I like that part of it. Like I said, there was things about it that I enjoyed, but I thought it was way too long. I thought it was really messy. Like, especially with all the time they had. You know what I'm saying?
The rewrites, everything. Yeah.
Well, not only that, but like she pushed this. This movie is supposed to come out in 2018.
Right.
Then she pushed it to 2019, and then she said, "Oh, well, I don't want to put it out during a pandemic." And then she waited to 2020, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kept getting pushed back. She's like, "I just want to make sure it's perfect." And you had all that time during the pandemic that you could have went in and tweaked things and been like, "Well, this doesn't make sense. What were we trying to do here?"
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt like if it would have flowed better, if it would have been edited better, it would have been a lot better movie. And,
maybe. I don't know. I just there were parts of it that I really didn't care for, and I just ended up not finishing it because I hated it so much.
I like that it was real good as far as like real deal Wonder Woman fans probably loved it a lot more because they did so much from her comics and the Invisible Jet, the lasso. They completely abandoned her sword in this movie, which I think this director said something about she didn't want people to weapons or some shit.
Well, the problem the thing is the lady that directed the first Wonder Woman, she didn't write it. She just directed it. Zack Snyder is the one that wrote it. So she's the one that wrote this one and directed it. So, you're good. I think you're pretty good at directing, but
she got kicked off of Thor 2.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she was the original director for Thor 2. And she got kicked off of it.
Well, they should have kept her on because that one's another one that's not great.
No. Or maybe she's the reason why they're not great.
Maybe.
Everybody can get lucky once. We've seen that.
This is very true.
Dude that did Deer Hunter won a fucking Academy Award. Ain't made dog shit since. Like, there's a lot of directors that are like one-hit wonders.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of, you were talking about Cube. I loved Cube so much. I tried to get behind that guy's movies, but I haven't seen another one that I liked, and he's done a lot of movies.
Yeah. It sucks sometimes, man, because like it really does. I watched that on Watch Mojo. It was the top 10 one-hit wonder directors.
Yeah.
And they're great movies. And you're just like, wow, man, that's crazy. This dude really didn't do anything else.
Kind of like M. Night Shyamalan. Like, I feel like he's up there.
He's close. Like, I enjoy more than one of his movies, but it's not much more than that.
Exactly. Like, I
like Signs and I like Sixth Sense.
I like Sixth Sense and I like Unbreakable. But that's about
I
it.
didn't like Unbreakable. I liked Split, and I haven't seen all of
Glass.
Yeah.
I haven't either. I bought it and I was gonna watch it, and I just I've been putting it off, and I don't know why.
Everybody said the ending was fucking horrible.
Right. So I hate that reviews kind of ruin it for you. Because that's why I was waited to get into Wonder Woman, but we were just bored, and I was like, let me just turn on whatever, and I turned on Wonder Woman.
Yeah, my stepdad was like, hey man, you want to watch it? I was like, fuck yeah, I want to watch it. Like, down to always watch it.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous and great, and it's good enough to sit through. Will I watch it again? Probably. See if I can enjoy it a little bit more, just to try to have more fun with it. But as far as superhero movies go, it's nothing new, crazy. Like, they show you a couple things like, hey, never seen that before, never seen that character, never seen that power. But at the same time, you see a lot of shit that you're just like,
I fucking hated it. I think it's up there with Ang Lee's Hulk.
oh no, man, Ang Lee's Hulk's fucking trash.
It is, but that's how I feel about this movie. But, everyone's...
What do you think the worst comic book movie ever made is? Like, give me your little top 3 real quick. And
I'll give
you mine.
There's one that I like it. It's just it has very bad parts in it.
Mm-hmm.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Like, Spawn has those little glimpses of like, oh, this is a good movie. But it also has those like, oh my God, what the fuck am I watching parts.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I own it. Yeah.
Blade 3.
Yeah. It's pretty bad too.
Ang Lee's Hulk is so bad it has to go on there. Or The Incredible Bulk.
All right, I'm gonna say fucking Daredevil.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about them.
And I'm throwing like both of them. I'm thinking. I'm throwing both of them into that, and the same thing.
Stick.
Exactly, and same thing with the Amazing Spider-Mans with Andrew Garfield.
I didn't watch them, so I can't say.
They're dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They ruined Jamie Foxx for a minute for me.
I heard they were pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I don't recommend Wonder Woman 84 at all. Like,
I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 7 just because like I love comic
you and your
movies.
Fucking 7s. That's gonna be. I'm gonna get you a shirt that just has a big 7 on it.
That'd be dope.
But yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna be honest with myself. Like, I'm already having a shitty afternoon because Dallas lost, so I'm just gonna go all out with it. Sorry, gal, you're just gonna have to be mad at me. I'm giving it a 6.
She's gonna call you up tonight, like, Nick, what the fuck?
You hurt my heart.
You hurt my heart.
I'm sorry.
She puts the lasso of truth on you. Ha! Fucking knew it was a 7.
You're still fucking hot as shit, but like,
she is though.
Bad.
Like whenever she's walking through and the guys are just like staring at her, I'm like, she probably gets that all her life.
If they put a GoPro on her ass, like on her jeans.
Oh my God, have you seen those videos?
Yeah, like
it's fucking hilarious.
Like, I don't know why people are so surprised by it. Like, men are fucking animals. Of course we're gonna look at a fat ass when it walks by. Like,
exactly.
I'm not fucking dead, dude.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna do it while you're looking at me. I'm not disrespectful, but if you turn around, like, I'm gonna catch a glimpse. Like, we are animals.
We have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't look, it's kind of like, I don't know, man. What are you living for anymore?
Right.
It's not like I'm gonna run up and grab her on the ass or anything.
Exactly.
Like,
we're not gonna put our hands
just
on
admiring God's work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's creepy, but it's not that creepy. You know what I mean?
Unless there's a GoPro catching you.
Yeah. Yeah. But those guys have the worst looks on their face.
They do.
You can tell some of them are taking like spank bang memories, like yeah. But God, that would suck to be in one of those.
I know, right?
Can you imagine if you were just like my kids are with me.
Actually, the one that I was thinking about is I was watching the news and they were doing a bit on obesity and they just showed a close up of a dude's stomach. I'm like, what if I recognize my own stomach on the news?
They take one of your family photos or to one of your vacation photos at the beach or something. Like, that'd be fucked up. But I'm in like one of those videos checking out a girl's ass and I'm like, my wife's hugging me, my kids are there, and I'm just like staring hard at some chick's ass. She's waiting on a light to change or something. I'm just like, God damn. But that's our little mini review on Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend a whole fucking episode on Wonder Woman because it was so bad, not worth it.
I was about to ask you if you liked it more than Birds of Prey, but at least you watched all of Birds of Prey.
No, there are good parts of Birds of Prey. Like, I like the characters. I wish the script was a little more fleshed out because I think it had potential.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman does not have any potential for me. There's nothing here that I liked.
I didn't think it was that bad. I don't know. Like I said, it was just, the plot was kind of convoluted a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. They should have picked one or the other. Like,
exactly. It definitely should have been a one villain type of movie.
Yep.
But, man, swing and a miss. What are you going to do?
Yep, they'll try
if it
again.
Still makes $200 million, $300 million, they'll still fucking...
I have a theory.
Make another one.
I'm going to call it now, just in case they put it out. They're going to do special cut of Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I think they're doing this on purpose, is they are putting out not so great movies so they can put out a cut later. It wouldn't take any effort really to cut together a different movie.
Yeah, you put it back in the theaters because it kind of got like a half-ass theater release.
Exactly.
That's smart.
Because they're doing that with a lot of their movies, and I'm like, what if that just becomes like their thing? Is they put out a movie, doesn't get great reviews, and then they recut it.
As long as it's like fucking better.
Yeah, as long as it's improved. But we haven't seen any other cut movies yet. We're just waiting on them.
Dude, the Snyder Cut better be fucking epic, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at the point now where like I finally understand. First of all, ever since we talked about Playboy Cardi that day, right. I went in and checked out some of his music. Mm-hmm. That guy's fucking terrible. He should not be able to call himself a musician. Honestly. And
some of those videos got taken down for us.
All of his what?
Whenever I played that song.
Oh, really?
It took it down from some countries.
Wow.
Not America, but that's where most of our listens are. But like other countries, like this took it down for like Indonesia, and I'm like, I don't care.
Huh. Is this like trap music?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what it was, but hey.
Wow.
Oh, North Korea.
Oh, well, yeah, that's expected.
That was really weird.
I'm surprised any of our videos make it to North Korea, dog. We fucking cuss and talk about a bunch of shit on here.
Yeah. But Cardi B?
Yeah. Oh, what about it? What about Cardi B?
I mean, Playboy Cardi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, like, he's a piece of shit. And what were we talking about right before that? I was going to loop that back around to it.
Cutting movies.
Oh,
Snyder
yeah.
Cut.
I feel like how dumbass Playboy Cardi fans felt like waiting for a whole lot of red and then to be like, what if he real deal shit the bed and like the recut is not any better, bro? And we watch 4 episodes of just like, why the fuck is it? Well, what the fuck? Why? Like,
right.
That I have nightmares about it, dude. Yeah. I want the Snyder Cut to be the best comic book movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I want it to be better.
Like, and you're saying you're not going to use a single frame of what Whedon used? How are you going to give me 4 more hours without anything Whedon did?
That's what I was wondering too. Like, how is that going to work? But
I mean, if he shot 60% of they said Whedon used what, like 35% of the movie?
I think so. Yeah,
some shit like that.
He reshot most of it.
Right. So, okay, so we're gonna see what 35 minutes of 4 hours that we've seen before. Mm-hmm. First of all, that is just fucking crazy that they changed that much to begin with.
Right. Yeah. I
don't know. I like I said, for him, I want it to be great. You know what I mean? Because the guy's been through fucking hell. And he's made movies that I still love. You know, 300 is my fucking shit. Like, I don't care about the flaws in it. I fucking love that movie.
Right, and Sucker Punch is so great. Like, everyone loves that movie.
All right, you miss me with that shit, but you get what I'm saying. I like Watchmen. A lot of people don't.
I like Watchmen, too.
I like Watchmen.
I think it was great.
I like Dawn of the Dead. I'm not a huge zombie guy because I feel like that's definitely up there with fucking teen vampires. That's just been beat over the head. But it's a good zombie movie to me. So too, I enjoy it. I fuck with Zack Snyder. I think he does great movies.
I think so too. But when does it come out? I didn't look it up. Like it's
March. They're saying March. They say when the trailer's supposed to be dropping like any day now.
Yeah.
Because he recut the trailer for the first episode.
Hopefully he changed the song because.
Well, that was the weird thing. They ended up clearing it anyways and putting it back out. Like
that's so weird.
I didn't get it either. Plus, once you put something out, dude, like you can pull it down all you want. Once people hit that record button the one time, it's really the world's now.
Right. And that's
I was watching bootleg versions about it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what scares me about this podcast. 10 years later, we're going to be regretting everything we were saying now, but fuck it.
Nah, man. Because we're already talking about old shit.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. But, what was I saying?
We're going to be doing a 4-episode part on it, so we're going to find out together.
Exactly. But like I said, like I like Zack Snyder a lot, man. He's one of my favorite directors, and I want this to be great, not only for the fans but for him too.
Right.
And it's just so much pressure, and like
it is a lot of pressure because if this cut sucks, any of the other cuts they do after won't matter. They're going to be like, eh.
Well, that's another thing. Now they're saying Warner Brothers, the head of Warner Brothers, has come out and said that like, just because they're doing this, like nothing Zack Snyder had in motion will carry on after the Flashpoint.
Right.
They said when they made the Flashpoint movie, that's where this story is going to be in one of those universes. Like going forward, we're only going to get Shazam and the new one, Aquaman. Like they're going to keep half the lineup that's still working. And then the other half's going to get changed. They're going to try to bring Rupert Patterson's fucking Batman in.
Well, I heard they're going to have 2 Batmans going at the same time. Robert Pattinson's Batman and then another Batman going at the same time.
Well, they're
2 different timelines.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
Or
Ben Affleck,
universes, rather.
Then that's where Ezra Miller's Flash is going to take everybody. It's going to move. Like, they're talking about even the TV shit, the CW shows will be all in this shared universe. Me and Steve-O were talking about it the other day at work. And it's just like everything DC, and it makes so much sense. Like even the Michael Keaton is canon now. Like it just proves that everything you did up until this point is canon. It's actually fucking genius on DC's part.
I mean, it is, but they're just
because not even Marvel got to that first.
Yeah.
I think like they're gonna try it now because of the Spider-Man movie. Because they're pulling out Garfield and Maguire to come back and shit.
I heard about that. That's gonna be weird.
I was kind of iffy about it, but then when they said they were bringing back. What's his name? The guy that played Dr. Octopus.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah, he's coming back, and so is Jamie Foxx. He said he wanted another shot at Electro, and they're giving it to him.
That's crazy. This is such a weird time we live in.
What if they bring back Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin, dude? Like, how fucking cool would that be?
That would be pretty cool.
And like you're gonna have all 3 fucking live actions. Like every Spider-Man we've known in our life is gonna be on the same screen,
right? And give James Franco another shot at it.
But you know what the fucking hilarious part's gonna be is that's gonna be after the Flash, I think.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see every fucking live action. Well, not every live action Batman, but some of the ones we like. You know, we'll get Affleck and Keaton.
It's gonna be intense.
It's good. I mean, I'd like to get Bale in there, but I mean, you know, we can't be too
greedy.
Picky.
Yeah.
Wish Adam West was still alive. Give him a cameo. That'd be dope.
That would be pretty fucking hilarious. If they did like a little cameo for him, that would be adorable.
That'd be amazing. Somehow, you know.
Yeah.
And I could live. I mean, I didn't hate the Val Kilmer Batman, but I could like take it or leave it. And Clooney, I don't give a shit. Like,
that was the shittiest one.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah. And they could do like, I don't think they ever would, but like a crossover of like cartoon and live action.
Yeah,
remember those kind of movies?
Yeah, that would be tough to do. Yeah,
it would be tough to do, but it would be so worth it.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I feel like, and then when you do it like that, now when you go to do a Justice League 2, you have an unlimited catalog of people that now you can pull in, because now you have the concept that, well, Flash can just fucking zip on over there, grab them, pick them up, bring them back to use them.
Yeah, it is pretty genius. It's the same thing they did with the Gauntlet, but, you know, it's a character, not just a set piece.
Exactly.
It's pretty cool.
And it kind of like locked up Ezra Miller, because I feel like they've been trying to get rid of his ass for a minute. Because, I mean, he's done some pretty fucked up shit lately. Like, he got hammered ass drunk and, like, stiff-armed a young girl in the fucking face. Like, stiff-armed her. She was just asking for, like, a picture or an autograph or something.
Yeah.
And he was just shitty drunk at, like, noon. And fucking, like, what? You want a fucking autograph? Or, like, just fucking stiff-arms her.
Hell yeah. Take that, fan.
Yeah. I think he's gay as shit, too.
Maybe.
And I think that's maybe how he felt about it. Like, it's okay, girl. You know, like, it's not like a real man's hit you. You know, like, I don't know. Because the way he goes at her, it's almost like he doesn't think that, like, oh, this is a woman. I can't hit her in the face. But I don't know. They've forgiven him up until now. So, I don't know. It's switched directors like 6 times.
Yeah.
It may be one of those movies like Tim Burton fucking Superman. We may never get it.
Maybe.
I hope
Probably
so,
not.
just because I want to
do.
see Keaton as Batman again so bad, dude.
Really?
So bad, bro. Because I want them to do a Batman Beyond. And I want them to use Keaton's Batman as fucking old Bruce Wayne. Like, Michael Keaton right now looks just like how old Bruce Wayne would look.
I don't know. I kind of like the Ben Affleck old Batman.
Yeah, but he's not like old Batman. See,
he's like middle-aged.
Yeah, he's Dark Knight Batman.
Yeah.
He's fucking from the Dark Knight Returns. He's that Batman, and I love him as that Batman. But Michael Keaton's at that age where he can bring back Terry McGinnis, Mentor, Obi-Wan Kenobi Batman, and that's what I want, man.
I see. It would be cool to have like a Mentor Batman.
He's in all black with the fucking cane.
Yeah.
And they're like, why aren't you still Batman? He's like, because if I put the suit on again, I'll die. Because I'm Batman. You know what I mean? Because only Keaton could fucking do that, you know?
Right. I know. I don't want to see Robin. Like, nobody cares about Robin. Do like a Batman Begins.
I think the reason with Robin, like, if they would have brought, like, the first movie that you use Robin in has to be fantastic. Mm-hmm. Because you have to have a feeling like, okay, he was good in it. He added something to the story. When Chris O'Donnell played him, that poor guy, like, there was nothing he could do to make that.
That was horrible.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think Chris O'Donnell's a shitty actor. I don't think he's a great actor, but I don't know. I feel like that one, if they would have got somebody better.
Plus, he was too old.
Yeah, he's like
weird.
40, and they're like, you're a teenager. What?
Exactly.
Running away from the circus. I'm 35. They fired me. Like, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, dude, he's supposed to be a kid, and he's like fucking 30.
Exactly.
He's already got like a goatee and
that's
shit.
That's the part that bothered me. He was just such an old man.
I never thought about that.
Temperance tantrums. Because
those movies are just like pure nostalgia at this point.
Right.
Like, I don't just sit down to watch fucking Batman Forever anymore.
We were talking. My wife and I were talking about something, and I'm like, I want them to bring back Mr. Freeze. I want them to bring back.
I want them to
Arnold
do it right. I don't think I want to see Arnold as Mr. Freeze again.
You don't want any more ice buns?
It was great, but like, I don't know, dude. It's so bad. It's probably like the worst Batman movie ever made.
Yeah, I think so too.
Has to be. Like, I can't even think of a Batman that's even that close to being shitty. Even George Clooney's like years later, like when they ask him about it, he's just like, yeah, sometimes I get depressed because I'm thinking like, I almost killed Batman. Like, I almost made it to where nobody would make it a Batman movie.
Oh my God, could you imagine if you're that person?
Dude, think about it. Between Batman and Robin to Batman Begins is 10 years.
Is it really?
It's almost 10 years. I think it's 10 years on the dot.
Yeah, I guess you're right, yeah.
Because Batman and Robin came out in 97, 98, 98, 99, something like that. And I'm pretty sure Batman Begins didn't come out till like 09, 07.
No,
06.
it came out earlier.
That was like
than
01.
That.
It was like 01.
I don't think it was 01 because I was in high school and people were talking about it. But now I'm just curious because...
05.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's 05, yeah. Because I was in high school too.
Yeah, because people... Yep, 2005. Because people kept talking about the new Batman and I was like, I don't care. Cause
I don't know why I didn't remember that. I was working at Muggs when that fucking movie came out.
Fucking Mugs and movies.
And when we got it, dude, I fucking wish I could get rich so I could buy that bitch.
Goals.
For real goals, dude. We'd play Goodfellas every Sunday night.
Yeah, we could do the podcast in the fucking studio.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, I'm making OnlyFans or something, bro. I'm gonna get some money together. We're gonna do this.
War with Cinema Theater.
Fuck yeah, dude. And then the fucking grenade. Oh,
yeah,
fucking dope, dude.
As long as we can fucking get over this pandemic.
Yeah, for real.
It's like a cold we can't get over.
I wouldn't give a shit. Fucking pack them in every night. You gotta wear your mask, but we don't give a shit.
I went to a bar. Well, no, I didn't go to a bar. I walked past a bar. And it said mask required, but you don't have to wear it. Mask is required, but you're not required to wear it. That's what it said.
Well, I think it's like restaurants. Like maybe you just have to wear it till you get to your table or something.
Maybe. I just thought it was pretty funny. And it was handwritten with like a Sharpie.
Steve from work, not Steve-O, but Steve.
Right.
He just came back from Vegas, and he said that when you were at the casino, you had to have a mask on everywhere. Even when you ate in the casino, you had to, or no, I'm sorry. Take that back. That was the plane. Mm-hmm. He said on the plane, the flight attendant said you leave your mask on the whole time. If you want a drink, you pull it down, take a drink, and you put that bitch back up.
Yeah.
If you're chewing, you take the bite and put your mask up and chew that shit. Like, what?
Yeah, it's intense.
I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get on a plane again, dude. Like,
I've seen videos of places like
people getting fucking tased and paper sprayed and take off the fucking plane.
Really?
Yeah, dude, because they're like, I'm not wearing a fucking mask. And they're like, yeah, you are, bitch.
God. I
Put
understand.
On a fucking blacklist. You can't fly.
I'm on both sides. Like,
I get it, because, like, it does feel like you're getting your liberties trampled on.
Exactly, and that's the part that I hate. Like,
but at the same time, if it's helping people from not getting it, you're an asshole if you're not doing that.
Yeah, but there's a 99% success, survival rate. But so it's a whole thing.
People are just so stuck on the death toll, dude.
Yeah.
Not realizing that the flu's killed just as many people this year.
Yeah, but it's whatever. We won't talk about that. So,
because we're not political.
We're not.
At all.
Yeah. Try not to be. It's hard in this climate, though.
Dude, it's just like there's no side to take.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like anybody's
whatever side
right.
you take, you're wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like anybody's right anymore. Like, nobody's making a good enough point that I'm just like, all right, I feel like we're still sane. Like, everything's cool. It's going to be okay. Like,
and you can't be in the middle. Like, you need to pick a side. Like, no, I kind of agree with both of you on certain things, and I disagree with both of you on certain things. I don't know what to do.
My son's like, is Donald Trump still the president, Dad? I'm like, I guess. Maybe. I know for like another month, right? Like, I don't know what's happening. They're giving out fucking checks for what? Like, I don't know, dude. That's another thing, man. Like, people are starting to fuck up, and if they shut shit down again, bro, there's a lot of shit that ain't going to come back again.
No, it's going to be a total meltdown.
And it breaks my heart, man, because I love this country so much.
Yeah, it's
the best country in the world, dude. Yeah. Like, for real.
We're just letting these old white men take it over.
People that got the money, dog. They got
That's
the real
what it
power.
is. Like, the 1% is just crushing.
Fucking Illuminati again, dog.
Yeah.
But I don't want people to feel like we ended this shit on a down note, man.
We are talking about Gigli. There's no up note.
Yeah, it's true, too. But I'd like to feel like we transcend that bad mood that we came out of that. We had a good discussion about it.
Is Ben Affleck in Rock and Rolla?
No, thank God.
I know Tom Hardy is, so.
Yeah, you're going to be fairly disappointed about Tom Hardy's role in this movie.
Oh,
He's not in it a lot.
Oh, kind of like Inception.
He's like the fourth buddy in this movie.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
At least I can be like, hey, there he is.
But he's got a couple scenes.
Cool.
Gerard Butler kills this movie.
I've heard good things. I've been wanting to watch it. So
it's Guy Ritchie, baby.
Yeah.
I want you to watch The Fucking Gentleman. I love that fucking movie, dude.
My brother was telling me to watch it. He's like, you would love this movie. Please watch it.
It's up there rivaling Snatch right now for me, bro.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Like, it's so fucking good.
I'll have to check it out.
You know, like, Guy Ritchie's one of those directors that I either love his movie or fucking hate it when I watch it.
Yeah, I get that.
King Arthur movie, I fucking hated it so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes are great.
All his British gangster movies, like fucking Snatch, Rock-a-Rolla, Two Lock, Stock, and Two Barrels, The Gentleman. I fucking love him, man. That's his wheelhouse. Like, that's where he needs to stay.
Yeah, don't go outside of that.
Yeah, when you venture out, man. And I know I'm probably a minority on liking the Sherlock Holmes movies.
No, I think a lot of people like them, actually.
Maybe they are universally loved, but they are flawed. Like
they are, but if you take them for what they are, they're great films. Like, I like the second one more than I do the first one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too.
I think it's well written.
I think the villain's great in the second one too. Mm-hmm. That dude plays like in just like how they're both using their own shit against each other.
Right.
I thought that made it really good. Yeah.
Make me want to go rewatch it now.
I got it on Blu-ray.
Nice.
They've been talking about
fucking camera died.
Have we ever killed a camera before, dude? I don't think we've ever out-talked the battery, have we?
I don't think we have.
Damn.
Oh well.
What are we gonna do? You want to we can't end it, or we're still recording, right?
Yeah, we're still recording the audio.
Well, then it'll just have to be audio for
it'll just be audio for the rest. It's fine.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Yeah. We ran a little long today.
We did, an hour and 30 minutes.
Damn, but it's good to have episodes like these every now and then, you know what I mean?
But next time we're going to talk about Rock and Rolla.
Rock and Rolla by Guy Ritchie.
All right, later.
Peace.